Okay, more about the movie I saw for my birthday, Jurassic World Dominion. I'm trying not to sneeze. My, there was a gurgling in my torso just now. Okay. All right, so I'm reviewing the birthday movie I saw today after not having gone to the theater for 3 years. Pretty big deal for me. For the price of a loaf of bread. There were these jerks in the movie in Jurassic World Dominion. These jerks, I guess you'd call them poachers. Uh, they did something that kind of that bothered me. I was like, oh, they um they were trying to get a baby velociraptor, and in order to get the baby velociraptor, they hit the mother velociraptor with their truck. So when that happened, I was like, wow, I didn't like that. Poor baby or poor mother uh, velociraptor went flying. Oh, there was something else I didn't write down in my notes. Maybe I'll say it after. Speaking of dinosaurs going flying, see if I remember what I was going to say. Okay, so yeah, poor mother velociraptor getting hit by the truck, and then poor baby velociraptor getting stolen by the jerks in the truck. Uh, okay, so the other thing with the dinosaur going flying that I didn't, I don't think I wrote that in my notes. There's another part where a or no, okay, so it wasn't a dinosaur going flying. That's right. Okay, it was it was another animal that went flying. I think it was like it was a it was some kind of deer. Uh, there was this really big uh, dinosaur, and he had these. They had these like long, sharp claws, and they were approaching this deer, and I, I was expecting, and I'm sure people in the audience, uh, any, all members of the audience, whoever was watching this, I'm sure they were expecting that this dinosaur was going to eat this deer, but that's not what happened. This big dinosaur went up to this deer and swiped their claw down to the deer, and the deer went flying away. So I was thinking, it took me a couple seconds to realize what was going on because at first I was thinking that were their claw was killing the deer, but that's not what happened. The dinosaur just threw the deer. They were just like, "Get out of here, deer!" I think this moment was maybe meant for as a joke, but not if you feel bad for the deer being uh, thrown like that. Okay. So the dinosaur, after pushing the deer out of the way, uh, started eating the plants that I guess the deer was eating. So the dinosaur was like, "Get out of the way, deer, so I can eat these plants." Kind of being a bully dinosaur. So I could see how some people might laugh at that. I suppose because it's not what they expected to happen. Uh, one of the women, well, one of, I guess there was just one woman villain. Yeah, she looked Asian. She was all in a white. Was it a dress? She was all in white anyway. And it she there was this one kind of neat like technological thing. Well, kind of neat, but not really. Not for the not in the dinosaurs' point of view, I suppose. Because I think they did something. I think they put like this microchip or something in their brain. They did something to the dinosaur, these velociraptors, and programmed them somehow. But the kind of neat part of it is not really neat, but so the villain used like a laser pointer, and so she would point to whoever she didn't want to live anymore. She would point to people with this laser pointer, and it was programmed into the Velociraptor's brain uh, that they would attack whoever had this laser pointer, this red dot on them. So that was kind of interesting, a little different. So these Velociraptors were attacking these people that had red dots on them from the laser uh, pointer thing. Did I say laser printer? Oh, laser pointer. I hope I didn't say laser printer. Laser pointer. Moving on. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I wouldn't want a microchip in my brain though. So that's not nice to put microchips in people's brains or animals, non-human animals. That is dinosaurs. Yeah. Okay. So that was a laser pointer thing. There was a moment in the movie that I kind of chuckled. So there's one definite funny moment in the movie with Jeff Goldblum's character. Uh, so Jeff Goldblum and another character were communicating to a couple other characters in the movie down below. Some or were they down below? They were somewhere else. So they were communicating uh, to these other characters in the movie. Laura Dern and Bryce Dallas Howard. Uh, so they were telling them where to go, basically. So Jeff Goldblum said something funny. He was telling the two women where to go. They were like there were all these locusts that were like prehistoric locusts that were just lying around, uh, burnt up. They were all dead, and they were like the women were like all grossed out by it, and they were like trying not to. They probably didn't want to step on them, so they were like kind of slowly uh, stepping around these big locusts. And Jeff Goldblum is like, because he's telling them where to go. He's like, "What are they doing skulking? Why don't they can just run straight there?" So I thought it was funny that because he didn't know there were all these big locusts on the floor like that. So just the way he said, "What are they doing skulking?" Uh, there was a dinosaur in the movie. I don't remember. It was one of those long dinosaur names that are hard to pronounce. I don't remember what it was. Uh, so, uh, but they said a couple times in the movie that this is the largest ever carnivore, land carnivore. So I was like a little confused by that because I was thinking, what, didn't they say that about one of the Spinosaurus in one of the other Jurassic Park movies? I think it was. I got all three of them here, the Jurassic Park movies. I think it was in the third one, because I think that's their mouth there. I think the Spinosaurus. But I suppose they. I actually I did get a dinosaur book that I read a few months ago. So I suppose like maybe they at one time they thought the Spinosaurus was the largest dinosaur, and then they maybe discovered another one. Maybe well, there was a fight between this largest carnivorous dinosaur, and there was the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and then there was the other one. I think it was the herbivorous big herbivorous one, which I think I do remember in my dinosaur book, where he's got these long claws. So it's like this nice moment where uh, the Tyrannosaurus, it was like they were tag teaming. The Tyrannosaurus was tag teaming with the herbivore against the much larger whatever their name was dinosaur, and I don't want to spoil it, but it was a good fight. Just in case somebody watches this, and I don't want to ruin the movie. It was a good fight. Good fight. Um, it was nice to see the some of the cast from the previous Jurassic Park movies. So there's Laura Dern, Jeff Goldblum, Sam Neill, and B.D. Wong. Um, Chris Pratt was he was okay in the movie. So he was in the previous Jurassic World movie. Um, but Chris Pratt was more entertaining in the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. It's appropriate though, but yeah, I he was definitely not as humorous in this Jurassic World movie. Bryce Dallas Howard. I was trying to think like I was trying to think where have I seen her before? Maybe maybe the only other place I saw her was the previous Jurassic World movie. I don't know if I saw her anywhere else, but I liked her. She was a pretty redhead in the movie there. I liked her eyes. She had pretty eyes. I think they might have been blue, but though I thought it was really pretty how her eyes looked with her the color of her hair. Very pretty combination, I thought. I'm almost done here. Where's I guess I'll make another video. I get too much to say.